doing at Break In? Because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
I believe it's about that time.
Turn right the one way.
This is my friend, Todd.
He makes me laugh.
From Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, super!
What a crackpot.
Would you please just listen?
Really fun. And it's free.
Oh boy, this is great.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Jackpot!
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 Jackpot.
Jackpot!
Jackpot!
Jackpot.
Jackpot! Jackpot! Jackpot, baby!
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Coming up on the show tonight, we got Will's Punchline Report. My intern is here, ready to dazzle us with his comedy writing skills. And then I judge him accordingly. Also, we've got some wild Halloween decorations that are causing a stir we're going to talk about. We have a naked news trifecta, 3 solid stories of naked people in the news. Love it. Also, here in a few minutes, I have I wouldn't say it's a major announcement, but it's a big announcement about yours truly. Well, I'll just save it. But we're going to do that here in a little bit. And we got so much more to talk about. But first, I got to get to this story. This is
a very bad case of road rage. There was this road rage. Should have just been road rage. You ever think of that?
And this guy turning right, like swearing, road rage.
I got road rage.
I just have so much road rage. Please, keep the road rage to a minimum, folks.
Well, this happened this morning in Centerville on West Park Road, and I think Channel 7 is about to maybe do a story about it, or they've already have. I'm not sure, but so this happened. This happened about 7:30. The story is that there's a guy going in a school zone. He's driving in a school zone. Now we all know what the school zone speed limit is, right? You got to know that if you're going to get your license. It's 20. It's 20. Now, this particular driver, according to the other driver, was going 10. Now, that can be a little infuriating. I get it. But you also don't know the circumstance. I mean, 20 is the limit. But when you've got kids walking to school, when you've got cars oftentimes turning into the school to drop off their kids, sometimes you might want to go a little slower because you never know what's going to happen, right? So this guy's driving 10 miles an hour into the intersection, this according to the story, and a car behind him becomes impatient. So the car behind him decides to pass the person driving 10 miles per hour. And that's when it all went south. Apparently, the guy that tried to pass was in a pickup truck of some sort. And according to the driver in the original car who was going 10, the guy in the truck apparently tried to hit him. Tried to hit his car or hit him or something. So that pissed him off. Next thing you know, there's a 911 call. A little bit later, 911 call. And the call is that the truck who allegedly tried to hit the other guy had gone to work. The guy in the original car followed him and then fired shots at his car. But here's the thing. The guy who fired shots called 911 to say, hey, I just fired shots. And then the other guy called 911 saying, hey, I just got shot at. And all of this, because somebody was going 10 miles an hour in the school zone. And you couldn't, and the guy in the truck, at least this is all according to the story. This is what's been reported. I'm just relaying. The guy couldn't wait. So he tries to pass him in a school zone, which, look, I'll be honest, I don't know what the rule is as far as passing people in a school zone, but I don't think you can. It may not be a double yellow line, but it seems to me that if you're only going 20 because that's the law, I don't know that you can pass them. Maybe you can, I don't know. But I don't know how long this school zone is on West Park Road. If it's, 100 feet, 200 feet, I have no idea. I mean, we've all gone through some school zones, which are like, it seems like a half a mile. I mean, it really does. I know the one out in Beaver Creek on Dayton Xenia Road out by Coy Elementary is kind of lengthy. And it's hilly, right? It's a bit lengthy to be going 20, but you got to do it. That's the way it is. And then there's one in Kettering that I'm aware of, and I don't know which school it is. I think it's on close to like Dorothy and Far Hills, maybe. It's right there, sort of on the border of Kettering and Oakwood. I forget what that school is. It might be like I don't know if it's a elementary or a private. I can't remember. But I've noticed this before. The school zone is like maybe 30 feet. It's not that far. It's not that far. But this is just crazy. And road rage all over 10 miles per hour in a school zone. It's nuts. It's just nuts. And people are just unhinged. I saw a story just before I was going to go on the air, and I think it was in Texas, and this wasn't road rage, but just this whole idea of people becoming unhinged very quickly. A young woman was killed because she got into a disagreement with another person because that person didn't say thank you when she held the door open for him. This woman holds the door open. The other person walks in, doesn't say a thing, doesn't acknowledge it. The one holding the door gets mad because they didn't say thank you. Next thing you know, there's an argument. And the people in the store are like, get out, just get out. They go out into the parking lot. She gets shot and killed. Because of that. Man, oh man, oh man. What is going on? So anyway, that's the road rage story for today. There in warm and cheerful Centerville. 937-457-1290. We've got some lawsuit lottery news. This is... I love this one. This is a great story.
No deal. We're going to court.
I'm going to sue the pants off you.
They just got a favorable ruling in a lawsuit.
Enough, sir. You are out of order.
So I don't know if any of you saw this. This was kind of a big deal for a day or two. This LeBron James second decision campaign. So remember the big decision years ago, back in 2010, when he announced that he was moving to Cleveland, to Miami, and he made this big deal. They had this big interview, and all the world was watching. And he's sitting there in a gym and says, I'm taking, what did he say? Something like, I'm taking my talents to Miami. Like Will Smith, he's going to Miami. So he puts out the hashtag the other day, second decision. Now, it turns out that this was nothing more than a commercial for Hennessy. He's one of their spokesmen. But here's where the lawsuit comes in. So he just did this like a few days ago. He's being sued by a longtime avid Lakers fan. Because this Lakers fan, who's 29, his name is Andrew Garcia, seeing this hashtag and all the hype before the commercial, thought that LeBron was going to announce his retirement. So this guy goes out and buys tickets for the very last Lakers game of the season, March 31st, 2026, against the Cavs, thinking that this is going to be his shot. He's going to get to see LeBron James playing his very last game. Well, it wasn't the retirement. It was just a stupid commercial for Hennessy. So now this guy, just days after this whole thing takes place, is suing LeBron. He's suing LeBron James for the cost of the tickets. And it's he spent $865.66. This guy has actually filed a lawsuit in small claims court against LeBron James. LeBron spends that at lunch every day. Every day he spends that at lunch. He doesn't care. But I thought that was funny. That was funny. So LeBron being sued over a stupid commercial. All right, here's the, I guess it's a big announcement. A lot of people have been saying on the live stream they'd love to have my show on longer. Well, we haven't gotten to that point yet. We're working on it, but we haven't gotten to that point yet. However, beginning Monday, May 20th, yours truly is now the new host of the Morning Zoo on the Eagle, 95.3 and 101.1. So if you like what you hear in the evening, you can listen to me on the morning show over there on 95.3 and 101.1. It's a classic rock and roll station, classic hit station. So I will be on there from 6 to 9 every morning, playing a lot of music and probably some nonsense that you're used to. But you'll be able to get me in the morning and get me at night. Really is a dream come true for all of you, isn't it? I can just tell. Yeah.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Spell it out, punk.
Double D.
H.
Double L.
And T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
That isn't correct. Did I say May 20th? I said May 20th. I think I meant October 20th. Did I misspeak and say May 20th instead of October 20th? Ah, it's October. Oh, well. Apparently it's a communicable disease. Contagious. Well, it's October. Yeah. Mention that when we come back. What? That doesn't bode well for the future, does it? I'll go back and fix that in post. Good Lord. Well, let me just give you some inside dope, okay? I won't be live in the morning. I won't be live. I'll be recorded. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing it live. There's no way. I couldn't do that. Well, kind of, Clinton. Unfortunately, that's the way the business has gone. So, but I'll be doing my thing.
Speaking of Lebron, was just announced that he is going to be out for the next 3 to 4 weeks.
Oh.
Old man injury there is. Sciatica on his right side.
Oh, we'll have to talk about that because I've had problems with that in the past. It's been a while, thankfully, knock on wood, but we're going to talk here about football. Oh, yeah, Susan. I'm 100% live on this show. Nope, it'll be live.
Latest on a teen shot in Liberty Township. We'll have that for you at 5:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, let's get back to the show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Just giving myself a flogging. I misspoke during the big announcement. Monday, October 20th. October 20th. I will be doing the morning zoo over on the Eagle and doing this show. I guess I said May. I don't know why I had May in my head. I said May earlier to somebody, and it's like, no, it's October. So anyway.
You're just making sure people have enough time
That's
to
right. That's right.
get ready and take off work and all that stuff. Right?
I like what you said when you corrected me gently, which I appreciated, saying, boy, that's quite the buildup, Todd.
Yeah.
This is going to happen in May, and here we are in October. You're really jumping the gun here. But, yeah, it's happening October 20th, not May. We got some football.
You like football?
You guys ready for the big game?
Talk
about tomorrow night.
He's getting psyched up for a big game.
Let's really try to win this one, hey, boys?
Everywhere I turn, football. Let's talk football.
Well, tomorrow night it is, of course, high school football here on WHIO, and we have not one but two big games on the slate. And Parker and Woody from K99.1 FM are going to be out in Bellbrook as they take on Monroe.
Yep.
And I'm going to be out there as well. And then after that, we've got our own Ron Otto and Jake Magnotta, and they're going to be in at Northmont for the Centerville game.
Yep.
Well, that's going to be a big night of high school football tomorrow night. And much like the big announcement that I screwed up, I went all this week planning to be out at the Centerville Northmont game, and then last night Parker says, "You're not going to be at that game." So it's just been I stopped drinking this week, so I think I need to go back. Well, anyway, so what were we going to talk about besides tomorrow night? Weren't we going to talk about something?
Oh, you were talking about LeBron James.
Oh, yeah. What did you say about LeBron?
In the break, I found out he has the most old man injury there is.
What's that?
Sciatica on his right side, and he's going to be out for a month.
Oh, I understand. It's been a while since I've had it, but I, from time to time, suffer from sciatica. And it is an awful, awful feeling. It really is. So, but a month?
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
usually,
3 to 4 weeks, they said.
it hits me maybe a week at a time, but I've not missed any games. That's
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
T-O.
Double D.
H.
Oh.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Oh, nobody got fired here. Nobody, just so you know, Paul, I saw your comment. Yeah, nobody got fired. Nick Roberts, who's our operations manager and program director, had been doing the morning show, and I've been doing afternoons on the Eagle. And you may not know this, but right now I'm on the Eagle doing 5 to 6. I'm on from 3 to 6. But I will then be moving to mornings, and Nick will start doing afternoons. We're just flip-flopping. So Oh, okay. I got you, Paul. Well, I only said something because that was brought up in my meeting today about it. It's like, well, we don't want people to think that, the morning show got fired or anything. It's like, no. So it's all good. In fact, it's interesting is that, I mean, a little inside baseball here with the Eagle. For a long time, there were no DJs on the Eagle. It was just music. And then they decided to put DJs back on. And when they approached me about doing it, I actually suggested mornings. And they were like, oh, it might be too much. It might be too much. And I was like, okay. So I ended up doing afternoons. And I've been doing that now for, I'm not kidding, like 4 years, maybe. And then they just decided to put me, move me back up to mornings. So that's about right, Leslie. But it'll be me. It'll be me. I will tell you that nearly every station is that way. It's just the way it's become. But not this station. Oh, no.
moments with breaking news, traffic, or weather during the hour, we'll stop what we're doing and break in because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHI.
And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff.
Could this day get any more fantastic?
Let's get on with it.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I'm kind of hungry. Who's got the food?
Well, what's your favorite food?
No flavors here.
This is a lot of food.
Isn't it glorious?
How you get so big? Hold up this guy.
This is so something.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. We've got some food news, and it's glorious Cheez-It news. A lot of collaborations have been happening over the last few years with Cheez-It, and of course, that's my favorite snack of all time. Not because it was invented here. It's just a really tasty treat. I've always enjoyed Cheez-It, but when I found out that it was invented here, I fell in love with it even more. This is brand new, and I'm kind of looking forward to this. They have teamed up with Ortega, the people that make the taco shells. And they're now on sale. You can get them, I guess, at Target, other retailers nationwide. They are Cheez-It flavored taco shells. Which, what? You don't like that? Parker, my producer, just like, what? You don't think that sounds good?
I'm indifferent towards it.
Well,
I'd have to try it.
Taco Bell, they have the Cheez-It Tostado, and so they were incorporating Cheez-It with the Mexican food. So it just seems to me like it's like a no-brainer. A Cheez-It taco shell.
All right.
Parker is not happy about this. Well, I'll tell you what, next time you come to my place for tacos, I'll make sure we got some soft shells.
I'm more upset with the pumpkin spice people than anything.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. The Cheez-It people are somewhat normal. The pumpkin spice people are a little,
I don't hate pumpkin spice. I just don't understand why every single thing has to be pumpkin spice scented or flavored.
It's an addiction, I think. There's probably something inside pumpkin spice that we don't quite understand yet that is addictive, like nicotine and heroin. The 25th annual drive-thru study from QSR Magazine, which is a magazine that covers quick service restaurants, have named their top performers for 2025. They use data from 13 different brands to determine the top performers in each of the categories below, which I'm going to read to you. Speed, the number one restaurant for the speediest service, Taco Bell. 4 minutes and 16 seconds. That's how long the average person waits. Followed by Kentucky Fried Chicken and then Tim Hortons. Those are the top three. As far as satisfaction goes, like you're satisfied with the meal, you're happy with it. Number one and number two, well, there's two number ones. They tied 98% satisfaction rate. Chick-fil-A and Dutch Brothers, which I didn't think that there was a Dutch Brothers. It's like a coffee place. Is that right? Yeah. I've never heard of it. But I did a quick Google, and I found that there is one on Dixie.
They just opened it.
Oh, they did?
Recently here. Yeah.
Okay. And then I think I saw one. They might be in Cincinnati. Maybe one in Milford. Followed by Arby's, 93% accuracy rate. I would agree with that. I very rarely, and I mentioned last night on the show that I've fallen back in love with their chicken cordon bleu sandwich. And potato cakes, of course. I can't think of the last time I had an order screwed up at Arby's. But I was very satisfied with the food. Now, as far as accuracy goes, Dutch Brothers, number one, 96% accuracy rate, followed by Burger King, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, and Raising Cane's. And then as far as food quality, they've got Raising Cane's at 100%. I guess people, and it's not bad. We talked about it maybe a month or two ago, and some guy called in and was just raving about how much he and his kids love the Raising Cane's. It's good. I get it. Number 2 on the list, Arby's. And then number 3, Dutch Brothers. So there you go. So, yeah, I would say whenever I go through Taco Bell, Mary and I went through Taco Bell this past weekend. We were both wanting a little snack, and we both got something, and they were pretty quick. So there you go. There's your food news. I've been looking forward to this all day. We have a trifecta of naked news.
First, we both get naked.
Let's get naked.
Why are you naked?
I didn't know you were naked.
He saw me naked.
I think we should get naked.
Be naked.
I am naked.
Well, these 3 stories, something else. But the third one is memorable, and it is a Florida man, and it is going into the Florida Man Hall of Fame, and will be one of the options for the Hall of Fame tournament bracket that I'm going to do at the end of the year. We're going to take all the best Florida man stories and all the best Florida woman stories, mix them all together, and it's going to be kind of like a college tournament bracket, and you're going to be able to vote on which stories, move on. Like which ones are better than the other. You know what I mean? You get it. A Southwest Georgia inmate who walked away from a work detail is back in custody after he was caught naked and trying to flag down traffic. Deputies say the man was arrested after a 911 call reported, quote, a naked white man flagging down vehicles on Lick Skillet Road. I mean, it was already an entertaining story to me, but I love the Lick Skillet Road. When the deputy got to the scene, he discovered that the unclothed man was an escaped inmate and took him into custody. The man was returned to prison without incident. Naked, though. I think he was naked. Here's the second one. Now, this is in Florida, but this isn't the Florida story that I was just talking about. Cops in Lake City, Florida, were called on a report of a suspicious person acting erratically in a Walmart parking lot. But that happens all the time. There's always craziness in the Walmart parking lot and the store. When they arrived, a 33-year-old man was spotted completely nude while chasing employees in the parking lot. After a brief chase, cops found the man on his hands and knees, hiding in a wooded area near the store. That's a really good way to get ticks. Being naked in the woods, not a good idea. He's now facing charges of indecent exposure and resisting arrest. All right, now here is the, I'm going to go ahead and play the Florida Man open for this. This is... Stupefying and delicious. Nice jazz hands there. Quality. Will's got some fine jazz hands going on right there. Cops in Winter Haven, Florida, were called on a report of a naked man inside of a restroom at a public park. When cops arrived, they found the suspect had gotten dressed, and the officer escorted him out of the park, but told him that even though others had seen him naked, he was going to give him a break and not arrest him. Now, at that point, this guy should have just gone on with his day, right? Just move on. But that's when the 51-year-old man fled and ran onto some nearby train tracks, which is trespassing because the railroad owns the railroad tracks. So the cops arrested the guy and took him in to jail for booking. But that's when it got really, really weird. During his booking, the suspect was put through the standard body scan to make sure they weren't bringing anything into the jail, like drugs or weapons. They didn't find either of those. But any guesses on what they found up the man's rear? No? An 8-inch long thermos. Yeah. The suspect was taken to the hospital and doctors performed a thermosectomy. I made that one up. And no word on what was inside the thermos. See, this is what I'm saying. That is a Hall of Fame Florida man story, and it will return later this year in our tournament bracket.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up, folks.
Double D.
H.
Double L.
And T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Ugh. All right. Ah! Did you miss me, Ulrich? You must not leave that seat. Ah. Man, sorry, I don't mean to be snorting in the microphone. I had another bloody nose today. Yeah, my sinuses are kicking my butt, and I thought I felt something, so I was checking, and I didn't want to check my nose for blood on camera. I think you can understand that. People will see that and think, oh my God, somebody's attacked him. Harvey, thank you for your email. I actually talked about that, I think, earlier in the week. Is that the same story? Wait, hang on. Yep, I talked about that one. Pick us a winner. Ah, Clinton. I know. Crazy stuff happens all the time.
How cold will it get tonight? We'll have an update at 6. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Now, to get back to this show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. That was Gene Simmons. And one of the songs that he sang in the band Kiss, God of Thunder. Well, I bring Gene up because you may have seen this. Gene was briefly hospitalized. And he could have died in this accident. He was in a car accident. And the story is that he was driving and had some sort of medical emergency. And passed, I guess, went across the line, careened several lanes of traffic, and then crashed into a parked car and had to be taken to the hospital. Now, I guess he's home now, recuperating, but his wife, Shannon Tweed, I guess posted online that he had the medical emergency was that he started some new medication. I mean, he's 76. He's getting up there. He started some medication and it dehydrated him, and he passed out while driving or fainted or something. And he ended up crashing into another vehicle. But man, I mean, that could have just been deadly. So thankfully he's okay. And I don't know if anybody was in the other car. It just said it was a parked car. I didn't see any stories where anybody was in that car. Maybe it was like an abandoned car. They ran out of gas or something. But he says he's completely fine. Thanks everybody for his kind wishes. And he says, I had a slight fender bender. It happens, especially to those of us who are horrible drivers. And that's me. All is well. So he's recovering, but he's supposed to perform next month. And I thought they were done. But apparently they are going to be performing an electric and an acoustic unmasked set at the Kiss Cruise Landlocked in Vegas event scheduled in November. So they're not quite done. Maybe they just got tired of putting on the makeup. I can understand. You do that a couple, 100,000 times or however many times he's done it. They have all done it. He's had enough. But anyway, well, hopefully he'll be okay. He's a character for sure.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
T.
Double D.
H.
Double L.
S. T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Clinton, the story I saw is that they're going to be announcing their schedule and the new teams at 6:30. So we'll see. I don't know. 71. Monday, sunshine with a high of 73. And Tuesday, sunny and 74. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austin Cheney for Dayton City Weather Station 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Latest game live on radar.
Seven WHIO, Dayton's news and talk depend on it.
If anything unusual happens with breaking news, traffic, or weather during the hour, we'll stop what we're doing and break in because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
It's time for something different.
There's been enough thinking.
Don't bring up politics. Don't bring up religion.
Don't be so serious about everything.
This aggression will not stand, man.
Let's just chill, huh?
Let's have some fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Why can't you accept me for what I am? Why?
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is rolling on Facebook and YouTube. A little bit later this hour, Will, my punchline. Well, I'm struggling, man. Will, my intern, is here with his Punchline Report. And I'm told it's the last one that we will have until mid-November, which we will discuss after 6:30. Also, I'm going to talk to Parker here in a couple of minutes. You know, he made his big debut last Friday night as the host of Touchdown 7, which I missed after I promoted the heck out of it, trying to get everybody to watch, and then I couldn't find Channel 7 on the TV because we got rid of cable a long time ago, and we have Paramount. We had Paramount, then we got rid of Paramount, but that's where I used to watch Channel 7. And then I couldn't find it the other night when I was watching, trying to find it. But anyway, I will watch it on this Friday. But he got some TV tips from a couple of the TV personalities that you know and love, and he's going to share them. So I'm interested to hear what he has to say. Well, you know, you just heard the forecast a few minutes ago from Chief Meteorologist Austin Cheney, and he was talking about how magnificent of the weekend it's going to be. It's going to be sunny and 70, the perfect fall weekend to get out and put up your Halloween decorations. And I started the process this past weekend. Mary and I are going to be out this weekend doing the same deal. She's got some ghosts that she wants to put out, so we'll be doing that, I'm sure. But before you go out, I've got a couple of stories that might make you think a little bit about exactly what direction you want to go with your Halloween decorations this year, if in fact you're putting them out. Because lots of times people go over the top, they go too far, at least in many people's opinions. These things happen, right? Couple of stories right here. This is what I'm talking about. A South Carolina couple are begging their neighbors and passersby not to call the fire department because of their realistic Halloween decorations. Now, I posted a video of this on my Facebook, and basically using lights and effect, the house looks like it's fully engulfed in flames. I mean, it really looks like it's on fire. And if I was driving by, not really paying attention, but then just glanced over and saw that, 100%, I would think that house is on fire. And I'd be one of the ones calling 911. But they're asking their neighbors not to do that. This attraction is drawing spectators because of the smoky light show created with special effects that give the illusion of a burning home. They've had this since 2023, and every year there are calls to 911 reporting that there's a massive house fire in this particular neighborhood. But you would think if you're going to do something like that, maybe put up a sign. I know that kind of destroys the illusion, but do you want the fire department coming to your house all the time? And then if by chance there is a fire, they go, oh, no, that's just a Halloween decoration. It's fine. But you can see this display on my Facebook page. It's kind of interesting. This second story, I saw this morning, and I always question people that try to make political statements with their Halloween decorations, because in my head, it's just Halloween. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be lighthearted. You don't need to make it political, right? You don't need to go that direction, but some people just can't help themselves. And there are two stories here. One, there's an elected sheriff in Mobile County, Alabama. His name is Paul Birch. Well, he's facing a lot of backlash because of an ice-themed Halloween display in his front yard. Now, I saw it, and I can kind of understand the point, maybe a little amusing, maybe not. They have like a gated yard. So what they do is they have skeletons trying to crawl over the gates, and then they have other skeletons chasing them. But the skeletons climbing over the gate are wearing sombreros and ponchos. And the other skeletons are wearing ice uniforms. And I was just like, come on, man. And it turns out, and I don't know how true this is, but the wife is taking responsibility for this, saying that she was the one who came up with this clever idea, and that her husband, who's the elected county sheriff, he just mows the lawn. So, wow. And then here's this next one. I saw this earlier in the week. Just hadn't gotten to it, but Powell County, Kentucky, a man there was arrested over the weekend after placing decorations in his front yard that showed fake dead bodies labeled with the names of local city officials. Wow. This was on let's see, folks passing Court Street in Stanton, Kentucky, saw a display of fake body bags labeled with the titles of local officials. So, but here's the thing, and this is this gray area, and one of the reasons I hate talking about politics and the whole thing. And I'm not doing that now. I'm just sharing you these crazy stories. Is that this guy got arrested because someone perceived that as a threat. And that's illegal. And even a judge said, he's got his freedom of speech, and he can say whatever he wants to a degree, but he can't make threats. So this guy ends up arrested and is being held in a detention center on a $5,000 bond, all of these because Halloween decorations going a little too far. All right, Parker Testa. Tomorrow night is Friday, and it's Football Friday here on WHIO. We got two games. The first one, it's going to be you and Woody from our sister station, K99.1 FM.
Yes, sir.
Doing the play-by-play. And we're going to be out at Bellbrook. The Golden Eagles are taking on the
Hornets.
The Monroe Hornets.
Yes.
And we'll have cheerleaders there on the tailgate. And, of course, it's going to be a big game.
Yeah.
And then immediately following that, Ron Otto and Jake Magnotta are going to be in Northmont for the Northmont Centerville game. which is also going to be a big game. Though I know both teams are struggling.
They are. All four of these teams actually were hoping to have better seasons than they are.
Well, everybody is, but these two, Centerville and Northmont, are both struggling pretty bad.
They are. But in theory, should make up for a good contest.
Well, that's right. But the real reason I wanted to talk to you is because last week you made your debut on Touchdown 7.
That's right.
On Channel 7. You are now the host, and I hope the permanent host. I'm rallying for you, man.
Well, I appreciate
I'm rallying for you.
Thank you.
And I did see a clip. Now, it's true. I didn't get to watch the whole thing like I had, tried to get everybody to watch. And I think a lot of people did. But I just wasn't able to find it on my TV because of, well, I don't want to go through it all again, but I just didn't see it. But I'm going to make every effort to watch it tomorrow night when I get home from the tailgate party and I'm enjoying some cocktails.
Well, you got your app and your website you can go on and watch also.
Well, there you go. There you go. I didn't even think about that. But this was your first night. You did it once before. You were filling in.
Yes.
But I don't know that anybody really was concerned about your performance because you were just doing it for a night, right? It's just like in those instances, you just need a warm body. And you were that warm body.
That's right.
But now you are the guy. So what sort of tips did you get from some of your fellow Channel 7 colleagues? Because I know that you told me that you got some tips from Gabrielle Enright and also from Chief Meteorologist Austin Cheney.
Yes.
Did Nick Dunn give you any tips?
Nick just said be yourself, which I hate when people say that, but
right.
Because when you think, what does that mean?
You need to work on that yourself.
But no, they were Austin and Gabby were great. Gabby told me I kind of looked a little tense,
a little
at
stiff,
times,
maybe.
a little stiff.
Yeah.
She looked like she was worried. She said that I looked like I was worried that somebody was going to come up and punch me. Like tensing up, and I thought, okay, that's an easy fix. And Austin told me a way to fix that is just when you get up there, just do a quick spin, like a ballerina spin
on camera.
Not on camera, but just to kind of loosen things up.
I think you should do it on camera.
Do it on camera to start the show.
Yeah.
Spin around. Hey, everybody, welcome to Touchdown 7.
Well, here's the cool thing is that the thing you have to remember, and I'm not a TV guy, so
Neither am I.
But I think you said that Gabby also mentioned talking with your hands and kind of making gestures or whatever.
Well, it's like we do, you and I do here. I mean, we sit here and we talk with our hands. It's the same thing.
I do that I'm doing it right now.
Yes.
People on the live stream can see I am I look like an orchestra conductor, doing my thing. But that's, you just have to kind of be, that way, just kind of loose.
Yeah. And that'll come in time, I think. So it's just a byproduct of being a little nervous, but.
You know what else helps?
What's that?
Keeping those little bottles of alcohol.
I had a feeling
in your desk drawer. And just a little shot. Take the edge off.
Yeah.
Before you get on camera, it works for the best of them.
I'm sure it does.
You have no idea how many professional broadcasters have gone to the air to do shows like that after a few pops.
Oh, I have no doubt. No doubt.
I'm kidding, of course. I would never want you to do that. But go with Stoli.
But it's like
if you do.
It's like Bob Uecker in Major League, right?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. But you're gonna do great. And look, it's kind of a learning experience, right?
It is.
And you just have to kind of keep doing it. And the more reps you get, it's just like being a quarterback.
Right.
The more experience, the more reps you get to do it, the better you'll become.
So it was fun. I had a blast doing it and looking forward to show number 2 tomorrow night. So
that's funny. Somebody just commented in regards to the shots. It said, and that's how Parker ends up doing Touchdown 7 in his underwear.
Then you would really have some naked news.
Yes, that's right.
What am I listening to now?
But the ratings would go through the
Evening
roof.
Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Coming up.
T.
Double D.
H.
Oh.
Double L.
S. T.
I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
That's a great liner. I like that, Clinton. He's a sportscaster. He's tipsy. He's on the air in his underwear. And ladies, he's single. It's Parker Testa on Touchdown 7. Love it. Yeah. Are you going to Gabby's?
is a bandage wrap pilot. I think that's awesome. And Home Uniphone will actually feature a mummy wrap. I can't wait to see it. That's kind of a cool logo.
Yeah. Can they play the Savannah Bananas?
I don't know.
Sounds like it'd be the same kind of...
Doc.
Free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leafilter.com/deal for up to 30% off. Leafilter.com/deal. See representative for warranty details.
The president takes another trip this weekend. Well, the latest at 6:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst at 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Come on, back to the show. The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. I saw this story today, and we've talked about Contender before. Contender is a shark that was tagged earlier this year. It's a great white. And this is the largest shark ever recorded in the Atlantic Ocean. Now, when I say largest ever, recorded by scientists and researchers. Contender is 14 feet long and has a reported weight of 1,653 pounds and is about 30 years old. That's what scientists are estimating. Well, I only bring this up because when he was tagged back in January, he was 45 miles off the coast of Jacksonville, down in Florida. Well, he resurfaced days ago, and he is in the northern Atlantic, just off the Canadian coast. This is, Contender pinged from the far northern reaches of the Gulf of St. Lawrence last week, making history as one of the furthest northern pinging sharks they've ever had. So think about that. I mean, this shark, while you're going about your day, he's swimming in the Atlantic, starting down in sunny Florida, and he's up near Canada now. It's crazy. And I guess he's been up there putting on weight, eating seals, because he's got to get nice and plump before heading south, like many snowbirds do. But anyway, it's I love that. I think that's interesting. And they've got like a follow Contender. And they only know where he's at when his dorsal fin comes out of the water, because that's where he's tagged. And that's how they know they're his location. So that's kind of interesting to me.
What am I listening to now?
What is this? The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Spell it out.
T-O. Double D.
H-O. Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Will's Punchline Report. .com.
Usual happens with breaking news, traffic, or weather during the hour. We'll stop what we're doing and break in because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk. WHIO.
Don't hesitate to call. You call me. You better call me.
Damn it, get me a phone.
Call me on my radio.
I'm gonna call you.
You got him on the radio?
You won't make a simple phone call?
What is wrong with you? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. I mentioned this last hour, but for those who are just joining, we had a kind of a big announcement for the show, for me, doing the show. Well, kind of. I don't know. Anyway, beginning October 20th, you'll not only be able to hear me on this show, but you'll also be able to hear me on our sister station, 95.3 and 101.1, The Eagle, doing the morning show. It's a double shot of tough. That needs to be one of the liners, I think. But yeah, you'll be able to listen to me over there in the morning from 6 to 9, Monday through Friday, 95.3 and 101.1, and then here in the evening. You'll get me twice a day, as if one time a day wasn't enough. I saw this story today, and I'm really shocked that people are shocked. The experts are shocked, and I'm shocked at that. A new survey by the Pew Research Center reveals a significant rise in AI usage among children in the U.S. What? Raising concerns among experts about its potential impact on development. Really? Why are people surprised at this? I mean, all the screens that kids have been playing with for years now have impacted their development. The survey indicates that 4 out of 10 parents report their children ages 12 or younger use voice assistants like Alexa and Siri. Additionally, about 1 in 10 say their children age 5 to 12 have AI tools such as ChatGPT and Google's Gemini. And apparently what they're doing is the kids are using this AI for, well, just about anything. Questions that they have, they're going to the AI. They're not going to mom and dad saying, hey, why is the sky blue? They're just asking Gemini or ChatGPT. The use of AI in education is also growing. 26% of U.S. teens admitted using ChatGPT for schoolwork, a figure that has doubled since 2023. The story says, while AI can assist in problem solving, experts warn that the reliance on AI may hinder children's natural curiosity and motivation to learn independently. And I get that, but I'm just surprised that they are surprised, right? Of course it's going to do that. Should have seen that coming down the pike. But I thought this is an opportunity because here in a few moments, we're going to do Will's Punchline Report. He's my high school intern from a local high school. And he comes in and does some comedy jokes, some bits, some funnies. And but while I've got him here, I was thinking, I mean, you're in high school, Will, and I'm not asking you to throw yourself under the bus or any of your classmates. But is that kind of typical at your school? I mean, are kids your age using AI for just about everything now?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like homework and
I've seen kids use it for homework.
Yeah.
For like assignments and presentations.
Yeah.
Recently, a lot more I've seen kids using it for college essays.
Really?
Yeah.
So here's my question. When you see this,
mm-hmm.
Is it a case of saying, let's say somebody, we're just going to throw something out. You have to write a 1,000-word essay on whatever subject, right? That they go ahead and write the 1,000-word essay themselves, but maybe to polish it up, they put it into the AI and say, clean this up or make it, whatever. Or are they just going in and prompting and saying, write me a 1,000-page essay or 1,000-word essay on the dandelion or whatever. And then they're just basically having AI do their work.
It's kind of a mix because people will do both. But generally speaking, when kids are just completely having it written by AI, they'll use one of the big chats. But when they're just using it for like grammar checks, they'll use like a dedicated thing like Grammarly.
Right. So it's interesting because I know, like when I was going to college, they had that software that if you to check if you've plagiarized, right? Yeah. So like all of these papers that have been written through over the years, they're put into this giant database, right? And you write your paper and then they they put it in there and it spits it out like, oh, well, they lifted this line from here, or this is completely ripped off, or, this is one of those exams or papers that somebody paid for. They can find that out.
Yeah.
But I don't know that you can do that with AI. I don't know that you can go back and look, and say, well, did they write this? Are these their words? I don't know that you can compare that to anything to find out whether or not they're cheating.
As far as the teachers have told us, they have the full capacity to do that. And I'm inclined to believe them because AI, while it can make remixes of old stuff, it's always like super generic, super uniform.
Yeah.
And there are never spelling or grammar errors.
Right.
So there's always this feel when you read an AI paper if it's just a little too perfect.
I gotcha. I've used AI, and I've talked about this on the show. I've used AI before on different things. And lots of times, if there's a particularly long article that I want to talk about, but I don't have time to go through the whole thing to pull out the salient points, I might take that article and put it in and say, give me a summary, right? But what I found is that lots of times the summary there's inaccuracies in the summary. It might be something small, and they might attribute a quote to person A when it was really person B, or there's something about the facts that are screwed up that I don't catch until, I'm looking at it. So you got to be careful about that. But I'm just curious, like you being in high school, you see this, and you're around all this technology, and you're of the age where all of this technology, you were born into it.
Yep.
And I always sound like the old guy. We didn't have that sort of thing. We didn't have any of that. So we actually had to go to the library and look in the library card catalog to find a book or find different books, and then go to those books and do the research and find out, well, this one's great or this one's not. But now you just hit a button. There it is. Crazy. All right. Well, that's not why you're here.
No, not at all.
Not at all. So if you haven't heard Will before, I'll just give you a quick recap. Will is a local high school student, is aspiring comedy writer, would love to write for SNL when he's older, when he's out of school. He contacted me at the beginning of the summer and said, hey, can I work on your show? I'd like to write some material. I said, why not? I'd love to have you. And we came up with... It's Will's Punchline Report.
I know every punchline.
Okay, I'm ready for the punchline.
Oh, you want to hear the punchline?
Well, I guess that's why they call it the punchline.
What's up? Punchline.
It's the punchline, man.
Now, here's Will. And part of this is when he gives us his jokes, and they're sort of set up like SNL, Weekend Update. Here's the headline. Here's the punchline, right? I sort of rate him. I give him laughter, or I give him groans. And honestly, you're probably about 85% laughter.
I'll take it.
So yeah, it's better than SNL. I mean, it kind of is, right?
No comment.
No comment. No comment.
I don't want to self-incriminate.
They'll come back and find this audio of you. We're not going to hire that guy. All right. So here we go. Let's hear number one.
Last week was New York City's annual Blessing of the Animals Day, or as it's also known, Who's Keeping Farm Animals in Their Apartment Day.
I like that one. Yeah, that was a good one. Because you do think about that. It's like, where are all these people in New York City? Who's keeping goats? Who's keeping roosters? Who's keeping sheep?
Oh, yeah. And the pictures on the news.
There were all kinds.
Like, there's a dude with a little calf, and
guy's got a calf in his apartment or wherever. I love that. All right, go for it. Next one.
A new study claims people abducted by UFOs may have alien DNA. This story and more from newstoscareyourgrandparents.com.
All right. I like that one. See, when I saw that, because I saw these earlier, I thought, well, grandparents, but you have grandparents. You're of that age where you have, you can have grandparents.
Yeah.
I don't. They're gone. So, but I get it. I had to put myself in your shoes. Anyway, move on.
Holiday Inn Express has added scent-based alarm clocks to their rooms. The available scents include coffee, waffle, and essence of night sweat.
I like that one. I like that. I like where you're going with that one. That's good stuff. All right, let's hear the next one.
Amazon has received backlash for photoshopping the guns out of new James Bond promotional posters. The posters were promoting the upcoming film, The Man with the Golden Something or Other.
I like that one. That's good.
Thanks.
You're on a roll. All right, last one.
Last one.
Yeah.
An Egyptian wrestler has broke a world record for pulling a ship using only his teeth. 9 out of 10 dentists say stuff like this keeps them in business.
I got it. Yeah. Nice job, Will. Good job. Good job. Now, you told me ahead of time that this is going to be your last Punchline Report until sometime in November, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you've got stuff going on. He's a very, very busy man. Very busy man. But he'll be back in November, just in time for the holidays.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Well, good job.
Thank you.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Spell it out.
Double D.
H. Double L.
S. T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Now from the WHIO News Center, the 3 big things you need to know. A woman who pleaded guilty in a deadly crime.
Yeah, I thought he did a good job. Good stuff. Maybe between now and then, when you come back, we can come up with something else. Not different, but just, something, I don't know, something, or maybe a mix. It's like maybe one week you feel like doing this, another week you feel like doing this. Because I know you're still only going to come in one day a week, but maybe, I don't know, just an idea.
WHIO-FM Pleasant Hill, WHIO Dayton, Ohio, the birthplace of aviation.
A cold night is on the way. We'll have the latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
All right, we got to get back to the show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Well, of course, tomorrow is Friday, and that means it's another Todd's Touchdown 7 tailgate party, sponsored by Alta Fiber. And tomorrow night, we're going to be out in Bellbrook as the Bellbrook Golden Eagles take on the Monroe Hornets. And we'll have all the action right here on WHIO Radio starting at 5 o'clock with the tailgate party, and then the game at 7. Then immediately following that, Ron Otto and Jake Magnotta will be up in Clayton for the Northmont Centerville game. And we'll have the action of that game following the Bellbrook game. So that's tomorrow night. So if you're going to be heading to Bellbrook for the big game, whatever you do, stop by and see us. You'll be looking for the WHIO tents. We'll be there close to the stadium, I think. Right near the stands, right?
Right behind the home stands.
Yeah, there you go. So we'll be out there kissing babies and shaking hands. We also have tickets to give away to see the Bengals take on the Cardinals, and an Evening Edge football jersey you can register to win at the end of the season. So maybe we'll see you there out in Bellbrook. Have a terrific Thursday night. Don't forget, you can get the podcast of the show at eveningedgetodd.com and all your favorite podcast platforms, and go back and watch the live stream on Facebook and YouTube. Have a terrific evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
That's it, we're done.
Over already?
Yeah, should have been here sooner.
Game over! Sorry, guys, I gotta run, but there will be another show.
When?
Actually, I'll be back tomorrow.
Same crap, different day.
At least he's consistent.
Good night, everybody!
All right, everybody. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.